I'm so lost right now. Go, go, go. Good fire pumping. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video. Right, this is the challenge that we have at hand right now. For the next 24 hours, I am stuck on this tiny little island. Somewhere in the jungle here is a hut. An old dude built some kind of a hut in this jungle many, many moons ago, and it's our challenge to go and find this hut. Once we find this hut in the jungle, we're gonna be living in it for the next 24 hours. We have got minimal camping gear in this backpack right now. We haven't got a tent, we've got very minimal cooking gear. Basically what we've got is a fishing rod, and that's kind of it. We're gonna be living in this jungle for the next 24 hours, but first things first, we've got to find this so-called hut. So what I'm supposed to be looking for right now is a track going through here somewhere. Once we hit that track, we've got to hook it into the thick jungle, and that track should lead us to the hut. But right now, I'm just lost in here. I can't see a track, I can't see anything. This is just thick, dense, brutal jungle. Mosquitoes are extremely heavy. Lots of low-lying water here like this. To be honest, I can't see a track to save my life right now. Absolutely no idea where I'm heading right now. Look how thick this jungle is in here. This is just it. Everything looks exactly the same. I'm following a tiny little goat track. It's only really just a track through the bush here. You can see this little track. I'm just following this, but along the track there is a heap of broken foliage, and look how green that is. That is as green as it gets right there. I don't know if it's... I don't think there's any animals on these islands big enough to snap that. Obviously humans are here, but they say, or I was told before I got dropped off on this island, that nobody lives on this island. Nobody uses this island for anything. Strange. It's got a very eerie feeling to it right now. Just the sound of the wind through the trees. Lots of birds and bugs making noise, but no sign of this hut so far. Been steaming through this jungle for quite a while now, and there is absolutely no changes. Just sticking to this little goat track. The humidity levels in here right now are out of control. Look at this. My shirt's getting soaked. My back is dripping in sweat because of this backpack. The mosquitoes are incredibly thick in here. The mosquitoes are crazy, dude. I've got my socks pulled up. I've got my shirt buttoned up. Just gotta keep walking through here. Humid as hell, man. We'll find this hut. I just got to keep pushing. Look at this. This is all it looks like. There's an extremely uneasy feeling right now. Feels like I'm being watched. This is a very, very strange feeling, but there is a hut right there in the bush. Can you guys see that hut up there? Just up there. I don't know if it's the hut, but there is a hut right there in the bush. I don't even know if anyone's here, man. There's definitely broken, fresh foliage on these tracks. Someone has been walking, or someone or something has been walking around here lately. And there's a hut right there. Look at that. See this track here that I'm walking on? This track has been used recently. Open coconuts. Man, this place is truly incredible. Have a look at this place right here. I don't know if anyone lives here right now. I have a very, very uneasy feeling in my stomach. I don't usually get a feeling like this, but right now I have that kind of a gut feeling like we're being watched. It is just very, very thick jungle around here. Because all the foliage is snapped on that track coming into this hut, it gives me a very uneasy feeling that someone actually still lives here, or lives on this island at least. But this hut is incredible, man. Check this thing out. It's amazing. Look at this. This is obviously the kitchen. This is where they've been cooking. So this is why I think someone's still here. There's a big pan or a pot there or a wok. There's a spatula. A couple of sticks. What's in here? Nothing in there. This is the fireplace. The fire's cold. I felt the fire when first thing we did when we got here. The fire's cold. It's that, a little bit of oil. That's pretty sick. That's where they hang. They use that little hook there and they hang their pot. Obviously they hang a pot off of that over the fire there. Man, that's just the fireplace. This place is epic. I'm not too sure what this little hut is over here. It's some kind of a, I don't know what they do here. They burn coconuts under there. And obviously dry something out on top here. Smells beautiful. Look at these, bro. Got clothes. Insect repellent. Got little insects things. Mozzie repellent. A bag. It's a broom. Man, this is like full on. I was told this place is uninhabited. No one lives here, but like, look at this. It's clothes, pair of jeans. I don't know about this, eh? All right, this is what we're gonna do. I come to this island to find a hut and sleep in a hut in the jungle. That's what I wanted to do. I found the hut. I don't know if it's the hut that I was actually looking for, but it's a hut. We found it and the hut is incredible. It's amazing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleep in this hut. I'm not too sure if somebody actually lives here full time, but it looks like somebody's sort of made a little bit of an in-between base, or they've got clothes in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be extremely respectful. I'm not gonna touch his stuff. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna use the hut for shelter. I'm gonna use the hut for sleeping in. What I would love to do is start a fire, go see if we can catch a fish with a noodle rod. We're gonna spend the entire night sleeping in this hut. I'm just gonna show this place the most utmost respect. We'd leave it how we found it. But this is what I come here for. I come onto this island to find a hut, sleep the night in the jungle like the locals do. We don't have a tent. We've got nothing really. So it's gonna be a haggard night's sleep, but this is what the locals do. If they can do it, we can do it. That's what's happening right now. We're gonna sleep in that hut right there. Pretty exciting. It's a little bit sketchy. I've got a little bit of a weird feeling about this area, but I'm sure that'll go away over time. Epic, epic hut. We've got about 2 hours of light left. Out here is the ocean. I wanna get out there, see if we can get a fish for dinner. There's a couple of things we need to start doing before we can call this place home for the night, but dude, I'm absolutely frothing right now. Have a look at this. It is incredible. Every time I hear a sound in the jungle, I'm just waiting for someone to walk out at me, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And even if it does happen, right now we are in Indonesia. People are beautiful around these parts, so it should be okay. I don't think anyone lives here. Let's call it home. We have now got a pumping little kitchen happening down here. We've got a beautiful fire, and what I've done is I've put all the wood that I want to use for the rest of the night, or at least just for a little bit of cooking on top here. Some of this wood is a little bit damp, so that's just getting the really hot air coming up from the fire. That's going to be drying out our cooking wood. Down here we've got a beautiful little fire. I'll be able to leave that for about 40 minutes. It'll be right to leave like that. Let's go see if we can get a couple of fish out there on the deck for dinner tonight. One fishing rod. Let's see if we can get this done. Look at this place, man. This is so sick, dude. Absolute paradise. All right, let's see if we can go get a fish. Have a look at this paradise we're fishing in right now. Look at this. The sun is slowly setting over the back there. Big palm trees or coconuts. Look at the coconuts up there. It's paradise, man. Coconuts. One. Well, that one's no good. That could be a good coconut right there. Doesn't look like it's got any holes in it. That could be a great coconut. I've been fishing hard. Look at the sun. That sun is racing down. It's way, way beyond those trees in the background over there. We have not had one fish hit the lure yet. We've got one coconut, no fish. Sun's racing down. We've got about 20 minutes of sunlight left and this place is going to be completely pitch black. We've got to start moving. Got one coconut. How's that fire looking? That's good. We'll get that going back up straight away. Heaps of heat sitting in there. All right, let's go. We're gonna move. It's gonna get dark pretty quickly. Good fire pumping. Racing sunlight right now. And I'm gonna get some fresh water. I've got my little pot here. What I noticed when I walked in here, this container has just been obviously catching water from the rain. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this water here, try to get not as much as that sediment in there. All right, we've got one leaf, but I'll get that out. That's just enough water. We're gonna chuck that water on the boil. Get that leaf out. Oh, what we'll do is, we'll chuck that little pot just on those two rocks there. That's pretty stable. That water's gonna boil in no time. Plenty of heat. Look at this little fire. Look at this kitchen, dude. Well, this guy's an absolute legend. Whoever built this, hats off to you, mate. This thing's epic, dude. Look at this. Man, I've wanted to do this for a long time. We're finally getting it done. Water's boiling. Oh, look at this. That is a beautiful coconut right there, full of liquid. That's good, man. Oh, very happy with this coconut. Even the meat inside is a beautiful edible white meat there. Oh yeah, look at this. That is a good coconut. All that white meat inside there. That fire is roaring. We've got fresh water boiling over there from that container which has been catching rain. A little bit of coconut here. This is good, man. Oh yeah. Oh yes. All right. Our water is about 2 or 3 minutes away from boiling, maybe even 1 minute away from boiling. We've got a pumping little fire down here. The mosquitoes are next level, man. Check this out. Where's that thing? You know when you come to a local's hut and they've got these mosquito coils in the hut that it's going to be super bad. These local people usually they just don't get bitten by mosquitoes. When you see that, you know they're going to be bad. I would not be able to sleep here tonight if I didn't have this stuff. This is just like a lavender mosquito lotion. I don't think it's just local to Indonesia. We picked up a heap of this when we come here. That there is saving my life right now. It's actually incredible. I got my socks pulled up as high as they go. Shirt is buttoned up. My neck's buttoned. I'm going to button up my neck before I sleep, and I'll show you guys how this sleeping is going to be. I'm going to put a raincoat over my legs, button this up, drown myself in that. I don't think we'll be too bad. The smoke of the fire is carrying straight through camp. It's coming this way, so it's pretty good. One more minute, I'm going to chuck me noodles on the fire. We've got noodles for dinner. Unfortunately, I wanted fish and noodles, but mate, noodles and camping, they go hand in hand. So we've got noodles for dinner. All right, it's time to get the noodles on. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice boiling water there. Put that there. Oh no, that just went in the sand. That'll be right. Noodles, straight in. Bang. 1 packet, 2 packets always. Bang. Get the crumbs in. And that there is what you call a pair of jungle chopsticks. That is how we'll be eating our noodles. It's actually raining right now. It's just started spitting down with rain. It's getting very dark out here, eh? Look at this. Just started raining. That rain is really starting to come in. You guys can hear this right now? Yeah, listen to that, that's rain. And we are in 100% waterproof shelter. We've got a beautiful little fire in the background over there. Just about to make one hell of a feed of noodles. This is good, man. I like this, eh? I'd be absolutely fingered without that mosquito lotion though. There are so many mosquitoes right now. Even though that smoke is passing through here, still very, very thick. I'm leaving me boots and socks on until I go to bed. Actually, I'll have to sleep in wet socks, but that's all right. There's no way I'm letting my legs out of here. Look at this. It honestly doesn't get much better than this. We've got beautiful noodles here. We've got a pumping little fire keeping me extremely dry. It's actually drying my shirt out right now. My shirt is covered in sweat. It is humid out here right now. But we've got a real good little fire. It is starting to rain heavy. If you guys can hear the rain right now, it's starting to come down thick. We're in a nice dry little shelter. We've got a couple of beautiful noodles. Look at this, mate. We're in the middle of a jungle on an abandoned island sleeping in someone else's hut. How good is this? Look at these noodles. Mmm. I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll wake up, we'll bang a coffee on the fire, and we'll punch out wide, and we'll see if we'll punch out to the ocean there. We'll see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a seafood basket for lunch or breakfast. But for now, man, these noodles, that's what it's all about. Delicious, man. All right, so what I'm gonna do for sleeping tonight, I'm just gonna use my bag as a pillow. I've got a raincoat here. I'm just gonna dribble that over my legs because my legs is the only part of exposed skin. Even though I've got that bloody mosquito cream on, I'm still probably gonna get hit by mosquitoes. So I'm gonna pack that cream on, put this over my legs. I should be right with that. If I have to, I'll just use some of his clothes that he's got hanging up here, but I don't really want to use his stuff if I don't have to, but should be not too bad. It's nice and dry. It's been raining for about an hour now. There is not one drip of water on the deck here, actually anywhere. In fact, the whole entire thing is completely waterproof. It's been raining quite a bit. What I didn't notice before is that this guy's actually got packets and packets of those mosquito coils. Look at this, we've got 2 more packets in there, but I don't think I'll need them right now. This is bed. Chucking that over my legs, lay down there, and should be all right. Look at this now. That rain is really starting to set in. Oh yeah. I need to give me fire a little bit of loving. It's nearly gone out, but look at that. That rain is coming down. Sounds amazing on the trees. Good. We'll collect water for a collect a bit of water for our coffee in the morning. This is good. Oh yeah. You know what, this actually won't be too bad. I've got that raincoat over my legs here. That's going to completely keep myself bug free. Done up my sleeves. I'll just do this up before I actually do sleep. I'm just going to lay here, listen to the rain. Once it goes dark, there's really not much you can do out here. I'm just going to sit back, listen to the rain on the roof, and that's it for me. I'll see you in the morning. If anything weird happens tonight, I'll get up and film it. We've got a torch in this time, so we can definitely film some weird shit, but hopefully nothing happens. See you in the morning for a coffee. Much love, doggies. Ow! What the hell was that, dude? I think a coconut just fell out of a tree, like right here. Right behind me there somewhere. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Still raining. 2:02 in the morning. It is still raining. I'm actually sleeping. Something just fell out of a tree. I think it was a coconut. Big bang. Oh. That scared the life out of me. Right, good bloody morning. 7:12 in the morning. Absolutely sleepless night, but that was expected. My back right now, sleeping the entire night on this rock hard bloody, this rock hard wooden planks. It ain't good for nothing. But look, we got through. It wasn't too much of a bad sleep. I was probably getting a few hours, you know, a couple of minutes sleep before you wake up to something crawling on you or something. Coconuts falling out of the tree. Coconuts falling out of trees, man. Big bangs. It's a lot of wind last night. Those trees were moving around a lot up high. I'm gonna chuck my boots back on, see if we can go scavenge a little bit of breakfast this morning. We have got a coffee right here. I'm excited about it. It was a little bit of a mission to get that fire going this morning, to be honest. But she's back up on the thing. We've got a little bit of water boiled there. We'll go see if we can gather a little bit of food after this coffee. Not a bad place to wake up. Lots of rain last night. This place is actually quite soggy, the ground. Look at this little coconut here. That thing's full of drinking water from the rain last night. Rained a lot. Basically rained the entire night. Big coconuts fell out of the ground or fell out of a tree here somewhere. That's what woke me up at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. A big bang. See if we can find that coconut actually. It's probably going to be drinkable. Anyway, not the best sleep, but what do you expect when you're out here in a little hut like this? It's not bad. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of food for breakfast. I'm gonna neck this coffee. That was a rough night, but that's what you get sleeping on wooden planks. I'm not complaining. I love doing this. Well, I'll tell you what, mate, breakfast ain't looking good right now. We're a couple of hours into this fishing mission. I've just about done a lap of this island and we don't even have one fish on the deck yet. I don't know what we're gonna do about grub. I'm just gonna keep trying to fish. I'm not giving up. We'll get a fish on the deck. Keep pushing. We've got fish up here. Big fish feeding frenzy. Go, go, go. Push. All we need is one fish on the deck. Come on, how hard is it? One fish for dinner, come on. Come on. That is a fish on. The noodle doodle, look at it go. That's fish on. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's a little snapper again. Good fish, good fish. You wouldn't bloody read about it. Look at that, that is a beautiful little fish. To come up and smoke that lure. Right now, the time is 3:23 in the afternoon right now. That is the first fish we've got on the deck. I have fished the entire day to get this fish right here. I've got a boat driver picking me up in half an hour. There's no way in the world we're gonna have time to get this fish on the fire and have a feed. This episode was never really about catching fish or cooking fish. It was just about sitting in a hut, finding a hut on an abandoned island. We did it, we slept in it. It was an epic night. I've spent just about the entire day walking around trying to catch this one fish. We're gonna let this little fella go. He would have been a very, very good feed around the fire. But unfortunately, boat driver's rocking up in half an hour. He's gonna get me off this little island. All right, mate, it's your lucky day. Go on, buddy. Get out of here. There he goes. Off you go, mate. Always the way. You're always gonna get a fish just as the boat driver rocks up to pick you up. But that's just the way it is. This was never about catching or cooking fish. It was all about finding a little baby hut on one of these deserted islands and just living in that thing for 24 hours. And we did it, mission complete. Super fun. I love doing this kind of thing. I'm covered in mosquito bites. I've got a bloody sore back from sleeping on those wooden planks, but I wouldn't change a thing. If you guys like this kind of videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There is a heap more content coming your way. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, doggies. See you in the next video. Well, here's my boat that's meant to be taking me back to civilization, but right now, I've got no idea where the dude is. Boat's empty. Look how sick these boats are. That was a sick trip. Thanks for watching, doggies. If I don't find this guy, I'll probably be sleeping in that hut again for the night. All right, see you in the next video. Much love. Ooh.